Ice, 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 and more ice! This actually is one of my favorite levels in this game, despite being frozen and we're going to be sliding around a lot, and it's got some pretty challenging parts. I did like this level quite a lot, so that's kind of cool, and it's going to start off with us freezing to death because it's a dang ice level. And then we can try to get that second box up there just by spin jumping really high. And we're going to run into more of these usual enemies that are these scientists, I guess. And they have like the special electro drones or whatever they are. Then there's going to be a couple of skiing scientists, and you just want to try to hit them as best you can. They infinitely spawn and ski after you, although I don't really think they're even aiming for you. They're just skiing and you're ruining their holiday. And you just got to keep moving forward so they don't... infinitely spawn, kind of like Call of Duty. And then we're going to run into these kinds of corridors, these ice caverns, which have a lot of these moving platforms, which look like those cookies with that thick white icing on them. I don't really know why, but they make me hungry every time I see them. And then we just kind of got to make sure that we, don't fall off when we're doing that. We're going to see a whole lot more of those. Checkpoint here, and then I think I died, so there's going to be a small jump. There we go, and then we can continue on. I'm thinking I might just be totally lazy and not add transitions everywhere. I don't know. So sometimes I might add transitions, sometimes I might. So just get used to that, I guess. Then again, I don't know, especially on the ice, how the heck are you supposed to hit that block? Maybe someone can tell me. I don't know how you're supposed to hit the block that's on top of the TNT that is beneath a metal block that falls and immediately blows up the TNT. In the other Crash games, it was somewhat easier than in this one, but in this one, you have to be really specifically placed, or at least that's all I can figure out, and it's especially hard on ice. So I lost my Tiki there. I would have had two, but now I only have one because I got them from something else. And then we have to deal with this garbage. So there's these stupid drones flying around, and depth perception's a huge problem for me there. That took me a couple of tries just because I didn't trust Crash. But I finally trusted him, got through it just fine. There's that bonus level, which you have to get by doing a secret from another level, and I might make videos on those, might not. I guess time will tell. Probably not, so don't expect it. My walkthrough's so dang behind now, too. Other people have probably 100% this game completely. But it also is kind of unfair in a way, because so many people seem to have special ways of getting games early. And I've gotten games early before, but it's kind of an annoying process, and most of the time they say no, right? So I sort of wish developers would just say, like, look, everyone gets the game on this day, and I don't know, but that's just how it is, I guess. So people who got the game early get a head start on making videos and walkthroughs and all that, which has kind of killed the video game guide part of YouTube, I think, at least for anyone who's not, like, big. And I wouldn't call myself big, medium size maybe, but not big at all. And the other thing too is like streaming. Dang, live streaming. I mean, these days you can go watch a streamer play through a game in less than 8 hours, and then they're done with it, and it's like hyped up on Twitch or even YouTube streaming. And then the excitement dies down really hard, for viewership at least. The game is still around, of course, but just the viewership excitement kind of dies. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of those nitro boxes that you have to use the time to get across, and once we get through that, the whole place is going to blow up around us. And then we're going to see Cortex right in front of us there. Also a bonus level, which I'm going to grab just because it's immediately after a checkpoint, and I felt like I needed it. I've already died 5 times. And yes, we have the stupid polar bear. These aren't nearly as annoying as they were in the first game, though, so I think that's kind of nice. The controls feel a little bit nicer, but the box destruction power also feels a little bit wrong. I just feel like on all of these stupid vehicle levels, they could have made the box, hitbox, like right there, come on. They could have made the hitbox a little bit bigger, but they really want you to like precisely jump into the center of these dumb boxes. So if you are going for all boxes, my condolences. And once we just pretty much use the Apple guide, which will take us through the parts of the levels that might be a little bit confusing, and again, depth perception is a little bit weird here. Probably isn't as weird watching it, but it is weird playing it. We just kind of, make it through like we would any other level. Weave between those skiers, and you have to make it that far without dying. And once we reach the end of this, that'll be the end of the level.